They begin to color how we view the world and what's going on around us, painting glorious pictures of what could be and what might have been. Maybe this seed of discontent starts with a remembering, with recalling that first love or first kiss, the kind that makes a married woman read old love letters or dig through mementos from her past, or a private conversation with an old flame on social media that leads to an undercurrent of giddiness when a new message arrives. What may begin as a fun, meaningless friendship that makes you smile and feel appreciated can quickly turn into something more. I've watched families near and dear to me fall apart over what started as a little twinge of restlessness, of wishing life could be a little different. This is not something to play with, friends. I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that the enemy would love nothing better than for us to question God's goodness to us in the here and in the now, for us to forget how blessed we are, for us to wonder whether something better might be out there for us. Again, having seen this personally, I can tell you that what you think could be better is not going to be better. Most likely there will be scars and emotional repercussions for years to come if we allow these daring daydreams. But you can't understand the aftermath or ramifications if you don't fully understand the dangerous weapon you're playing with. Several years ago, I noticed this trend among married moms of joking about hot hubbies, not talking about their own husbands, mind you, but which celebrities would be their dream husbands. Some women even established their top 5, as in 5 celebrities they'd ditch their husbands for. What started as a joke materialized into something more for some of the couples, the kind of more that rips apart a family and causes generational havoc. Eyes that were once glued onto their own families and marriages were now fixed on the door of possibility of what else or who else might be out there. My husband and I watched as families around us began to fall apart, and not just one family, but several families within our circle of friends, families that had once been rooted in biblical truth. Now, not all dreams are bad. No, quite the opposite. In fact, God often spoke to his people in biblical times utilizing dreams and visions. Think of Abraham, Jacob, Joseph, Pharaoh, Solomon, Daniel, John the Baptist's father, Zechariah, Jesus' earthly father, Joseph, Peter, Paul, and John. These dreams have been recorded and copied for centuries, evidence of God desiring to communicate with his people. But that's not the kind of dreams we're talking about here. Unhindered daydreams can be dangerous if allowed to grow. If not properly aligned with Scripture to hold them accountable or prayed over with godly friends to help keep them in check, these seemingly harmless dreams can turn into a woman's worst nightmare. I don't know how many times I've caught myself soaking in a tub of dissatisfaction over where we currently live. I love Alaska, I do. Well, okay, most of the time I love Alaska, but occasionally I catch myself daydreaming about living somewhere that doesn't define downtown shopping as a one-stop shop strip mall with sushi, tax service, a smoke shop, IT repair, alterations, a barbershop, a liquor store, and a quickie mart all in the same place, where local restaurant reviews don't include phrases like surprisingly decent, typical fare, and pretty good for Alaska. A hidden place deep down inside me really wants to live somewhere shishi. That word alone shouts elegance and sophistication, a place containing all the niceties city living offers, with buildings taller than 3 stories and overflowing with good restaurants, museums, theaters, parks, playgrounds, boutiques, quaint bakeries, and cozy coffee shops. In the first 10 years of living here, I had to be ultra-vigilant about letting those inner grumblings turn into outward actions. Loud mental complaining became my forte. Anytime I felt that claustrophobic cloud hanging over my head, the one that made me feel antsy and discontent with where we lived, I had to remind myself that God put me here for a reason, that his plans were better than mine, and that he could see things I couldn't. Honestly, some days I still have to do this because my mind is forgetful and my emotions are fickle. I love Alaska. I hate Alaska. I love Alaska.